Before we begin today's episode, we wanted to announce that we have officially launched our Patreon, where you can find exclusive content, engage with North Coast, and get access to perks like recordings from live shows, freestyle tips and tricks, and Patreon-only episodes. Whoa, you're getting access. For top-tier patrons, we'll even have pre-order links for live events and virtual freestyle lessons. Sign me up. So visit patreon.com/North Coast Podcast and help your favorite hip-hop improv team thrive. Welcome to the North Coast Podcast, where we interview exciting comedians, creatives, and just all-around interesting people and improvise hip-hop songs based on the things we talk about. We are here in the brand new Sweet Tea Studios. I here am one of your hosts. My name is Douglas Widick.
I'm Luke Miller.
I'm Ralf Jean-Pierre, Precious Gorgeous, a.k.a.
I'm Billy Soco.
I'm Dr. Brick.
And in the studio, we have a very special guest, OG, long friend of ours, beatboxer, hilarious human being, all-around special human being. Give it up for Amir Shabaan!
What's up? My name's Amir.
And he is a talk box fiend, and we haven't seen you in so long.
Yeah.
It's been a long time.
How long has it been?
Well,
Pre-COVID?
Yeah, that's everybody says pre-pandemic, right?
Yeah. You went on your dental journey, late 2019?
Yeah, started in 2020. So that's when I moved out to Los Angeles.
Cool. And are you still coming back and forth to see Chelsea? How's that working out?
Yeah, moving here and there.
Okay.
Just spending time with family.
Yeah.
And family and friends, and trying to play shows here too. But just having fun all around.
That's so cool. You're just living the dream. You're a dentist in Malibu.
Wow.
In Los Angeles. At the same time that you get to visit.
Yeah.
Dentist 90210.
9021. Ow! I should have brushed. Well, your life is wild. So tell us. Besides training to be a dentist, also Amir is a world-class beatboxer. Unbelievable.
I wouldn't say world class.
Has toured the world with us. Yeah. So
thanks to y'all.
Thanks to you being so dang good at what you do. But my question is, what's life like for you? Because it can't just all be teeth. So what are you doing out there? Are you surfing? Are you eating better burritos than the ones in New York? What's a day like in the life of Amir?
Well, I really got into calisthenics since I moved out there, which
Nice.
is like body weight exercises and
Yeah.
like pull-ups and
Nice.
like leg
So you're like
lifts
those
and
Eastern
stuff.
European cats that do can you do the full
The muscle up, yeah, I love muscle ups.
Whoa.
That's
Wow.
fun. But I'm trying to get stronger.
Yeah.
That's my goal, I guess. I feel like I'm pretty happy with my body, luckily.
Yeah.
But yeah, just
That's
working
cool.
out and also talk boxing, which is kind of new, but
Yeah, it feels like that's your new big hobby. So you're working out and you're talk boxing and then you're working on people's teeth.
yeah, and beatboxing and playing other instruments in between, but
Nice.
I'd say teeth, music, and also speed cubing a little bit.
Oh
Those are
yeah,
like
oh my god, there's like so
What?
much to talk about with you. Oh man, I don't even think.
What?
Speed cube.
All right,
There's
we
a
got a
rabbit
lot
hole.
to uncover. I won't be surprised if we don't get to the scene work anytime soon. Okay.
Cubing.
Amir, holy
Yeah, hold on.
shit. I underestimated the level of
Backs
Renaissance man that you are.
Oh,
Okay,
appreciate
yeah,
that.
Are you doing a 3x3? I don't
Yeah.
speed cube, but is that the main?
What is speed cubing?
It's
First, I thought you said speed Cuban, and I was like, whoa.
speed cubing.
It sounded like you said it right then.
Who can suck down a Cuban cigar the fastest?
Yeah.
Who can beat Mark Cuban to a Shark Tank deal?
Who can just get a Cuban citizenship?
It's like a Rubik's Cube. You have to solve it as fast as you can. That's what speed cubing is. But there's also other events. There's like 2x2, 4x4, 5x5, goes up to 7x7 right now.
Jeez.
And there's also like blindfold solve. There's one-handed solve, and they used to have. This is funny to me. They used to have a foot solve, like how fast can you solve it with your feet, and then they discontinued it, coincidentally around COVID time.
Whoa.
So I don't know.
But
Maybe
people
all
don't
these.
get COVID from their toes, though.
Well,
But you have to mix up the cube. If you want to average a 5 for like a foot solve, somebody has to mix that cube up.
Yeah.
So I mean, you got all these kids with stinky feet.
Yeah. Kids with stinky feet were doing it, and then it was stinking up the cubes. And
That's my theory. Yeah.
Okay.
And they're like, all right, enough of this. Nobody really cares about your pedile dexterity. So
Your pedile dexterity. Did you just say pedile
yeah,
dexterity?
like podiatry.
Okay, because it sounded like someone with a cold saying penile dexterity.
I'm glad you explained. Oh my god.
Oh, no. Oh, my eye. I'm so dexterous and I have a cold.
Yeah.
What is your 3x3 best time?
Ever is 21 seconds, but I have yet to be in a official competition.
That's
but
fast.
I wanna
That's
go
really
to one.
fast.
Wait, 3 seconds?
21 seconds.
Oh, okay.
The
What
record
did I
is
say?
what? Like, isn't it like 7 seconds?
Yeah.
Or something
Now it's
like
like 4 or something crazy. Yeah. I saw the record for the blind solve just got broken like yesterday. It was 12 or 13 seconds.
How do you? So you have to put a.
You look
Do you
at
get to
it?
look at it once? Okay.
No, for blind solve you just look at it, but for regular solve you get 15 seconds to like look at it and then you go. But for blind you just go, and you did it in 12, 13 seconds or whatever, which is wild.
Oh,
You get to look at it for as long as you want.
Yeah.
So blind solve means you haven't seen it before. It doesn't mean you have a blindfold on, right?
You do put the blindfold
do
on.
put a
Oh, you
blindfold
do.
Jesus
And
Christ.
what the?
You look,
shit.
blindfold, go.
Go.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
That's crazy.
You know what I want to see them do?
The best I've done that is 3 minutes.
A minute. Oh,
Yeah.
for blind?
Yeah.
That's really good.
It's pretty
Wow.
I
good.
want to see them do dead solve, where they kill you and then they
Dead foot solve. They kill you and you do it with your feet.
yeah. The record is probably like never.
Maybe for I
Yeah.
don't know.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Did you ever pick up a cube after it was used for a foot round?
No. I've never solved a cube with my feet before either.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
That seems like a mix
That'd be
between
okay.
brain dexterity and a fetish.
Right.
Possibly.
How did you get into it? Like, what was the?
I got into it around the same time I got into beatboxing because I was just on YouTube when I was like, this was like 2006, like right when it kind of came out.
Yeah.
And
Speed
I-
cubing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, no, YouTube.
Oh, it's YouTube.
YouTube,
Oh,
yeah.
I'm the youngest one here.
And I was just watching beatboxing videos, and then I saw Rubik's cubes on the side, so I always wanted to solve one.
So they were like, you might like this because you're watching beatboxing videos?
I think it's very niche communities or something.
Yeah.
That was the
YouTube was
algorithm.
Well, I
different
think
place
like
back then.
like back then the algorithm wasn't as like tailored, so it's just
Yeah.
like here's everything that's out there
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah.
So I think that was it was just
You could have
helpful for them.
equally have been involved in knitting today,
Right?
based
Yeah.
on
Right.
the algorithm. Who knows, right?
Back
Speed
in the
knitter.
early days
Speed
of
knitter.
YouTube.
Yeah.
YouTube just to be the first videos were just videos of white, just
Blank.
white playing for 3 minutes.
That was like when it was really early.
Yeah,
right?
super early YouTube.
The early days of YouTube. The early days of YouTube. The early days of YouTube. The early days of YouTube.
The early days of YouTube, it's 06. And check out YouTube, because it's got some video tricks, yeah. I want to watch a video of a cat. I might just do something else and just do that, because I get some recommendations on the side. Should I beatbox or should a cube I should slide? 3x3, I hope I don't cheat. Oh, it's telling me to solve a cube with my feet?
The early days of YouTube.
Come on.
The early days of
YouTube. Oh yeah. The early days of YouTube.
The early days of YouTube.
Okay. Yeah, can you see my face? No, it's shadowed. What am I gonna do? I got my camera borrowed from my mom. It's a 8mm, but you know it's the bomb. I hooked it up to the red, yellow, and white chords. Yes, believe the video's poor. Oh my goodness, I got to follow. Oh, don't believe it? Well, it's not hard to swallow. It's the early days of YouTube. It's the early days of YouTube. It's the early days of YouTube. Come on. It's the early days of YouTube.
Early days of YouTube, I felt something bad brewing. Then I saw a video, my whole life was ruined. Man, it came on bombing me. I remember when I first discovered Derek comedy. Man, what happened, brother? My whole life was ruined by fucking Donald Glover. I was like, this dude, he's so fucking talented. Oh, this sketch about the spelling bee, that was happening.
Yo, check me out. You know my thoughts do linger. My favorite old YouTube video is Charlie Bit My Finger. There was the woman who also sang on the table, and then she fell off the table. I felt so bad for laughing at her disability to stand up there and sing. But there was also so much joy that the early YouTube bring. There was a video, you know, it filled me like a skirtle, and I like the one where he says, "Oh, I like turtles."
The early days of YouTube.
It was the early days of YouTube.
Oh, sick. It was the early days of YouTube. It was the early days of YouTube.
And you know what else they had? Videos of white. Just white.
Videos of white. Just white. Videos of white. Just white. Videos of white. Just white.
YouTube. I do think that was a magical time when you could make something kind of shitty, and because the way it was like such fertile ground, YouTube, it was like random things were going viral, and it was like it just felt like a Wild West. Whereas now it's like very proven. It's like, okay, these are the types of accounts, and there's all this corporate backing on YouTube now too. But there still are outliers where it feels like it's like, oh, look at this kid who just sang a song, and then now they're like have a record label deal. Yeah.
YouTube is like a damn, I want to say it's like a TV network, but it's like thousands of TV networks, maybe millions.
It's crazy.
there's just so many channels where I just like, you could just sit there and watch. I mean, some channels have things that are like 5 hours long, 3 hours long. You just sit there and watch. Yeah, just sit there and watch all that shit.
You can just watch the fish at certain sections of the ocean. Like there are just cameras, and you can just sit and watch.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, they
It's
have
amazing.
the live streaming of like the owls in like in a zoo. And they're just about to lay an egg.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And it's exciting because it's like an owl, a real owl.
10,000 people watching live.
Oh my God.
What will happen next?
There's this weird video stream of just, I don't know how he finds time, but it's just like a live feed of Mark Ruffalo trying to change into the Hulk for real. Just hours.
Is that real?
No.
Oh my God. I thought I would totally watch that.
Yeah.
Oh my God. All right, back to Amir. So Amir, you said a lot right out the gate, and I just want to unpack some of the things you said. So let's get back to teeth. I feel like that's very interesting. So you chose to go to dentistry school. What do you have to have like a pre-med or anything like that to go to dentistry school?
You do.
Okay.
So I went to New York University, and I thought I wanted to be a chemistry major when I first started. And then I was like not really passionate about it because I was still playing music, and music was a big part of my life all throughout high school and whatnot. And I didn't just want to like throw it away because I put so much time and money into it and my blood, sweat, and tears, you know?
Yeah.
So I decided to major in music.
Okay.
But I made that decision because they allowed me to like stay pre-health.
Okay.
So I could still take all the chemistry classes and bio classes, physics, organic chemistry, all the requirements to get to dental school.
Okay.
On top of taking music
While
classes.
you were doing music. And what was your focus in the music department? Were you just like any music, or were you what was your instrument? Was it bass?
Well, I like to think it was sound and ethnomusicology,
Okay.
but sound in general, I'd say.
Yeah.
We learned about performance, composition, recording, what a song is, how do we listen. We learned how we listen when we interpret sound, and also from a physiological point, like what's happening in your cochlea with the hair cells and whatnot. And why do people like music? That was the main question, I guess, of my major.
Whoa.
Like, how does culture influence music, and how does music influence culture?
Do you know who Susan Rogers is?
That name doesn't sound familiar.
Prince's engineer.
Yeah, I think she
Oh.
studies a lot of this same stuff, like
Oh, yeah?
the cognition, the psychology of sound and why people enjoy music. But she was also Prince's engineer for like the whole Purple Rain era.
Oh.
Yeah, she's a
Very
fascinating lady. Yeah.
Do you
Shout
try
out to her.
do you try to apply that in your dentistry? Because I imagine, like, I know I've been to the dentist recently, and it's intimidating sometimes.
Sure.
And so I wonder if you, you curate a playlist for your patients when they come in.
I
or-
do. I
Ah.
mean, and I know other students that do as well.
Ah,
They
I
play
see.
like Bill Evans or Miles Davis or some smooth jazz, you know.
So much
Yeah.
better than the jazz they play at my dentist. Though. And they also play like weird. Yeah, Bill Evans is so much better than the smooth jazz that most dentist office plays, because Bill Evans is at least like actually cool and modal, whereas instead of like the Kenny G jazz while they're like drilling a hole in your tooth. No, thank you. No,
I
thank
prefer
you.
that to what my dentist just plays the vibraphone on my teeth.
Stop going to that caveman dentist.
I told you, Ralph. He has to have a certification.
Hey, Ralph, you look really good with some metal crowns. I think they sound nice.
The thing is, he's really good at it. That's why I keep going back. But
It's like
Ralph.
stringing the teeth like a
Oh.
guitar.
His
Playing
teeth
the
all
bass.
fall out.
just tuning each tooth with the drill.
But Amir, genuinely,
braces.
are dentists weird? Like, are they weird
I think
people?
so, yeah.
What the, is
I
it?
don't
Is
know.
it just because it's hard tissue and it's like a little bit of like enjoyment in like the pain? Like, what is it?
There's okay, so my Instagram is a lot of satisfaction videos because
Okay.
of dentistry.
Okay.
And I had to block a lot of pimple popping videos. So a lot of people like find satisfaction out of cleaning stuff. Like
Mhm.
I like cleaning calculus off patients' teeth. And I think it's the same
You
as just like
cleaning what off of people?
the
The
tartar.
math.
Oh.
Calculus.
Yeah, you know,
Not the
that
math.
shit.
the stuff I failed. That's
Oh,
why I
things
switched
that
to music major. Yeah. I couldn't do Calc 2.
So the things that build are called calculus
Yeah.
on people's teeth?
Coincidentally,
Wow.
like the thing Isaac Newton invented.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
I just
Okay.
remember
Teeth are math. Okay.
Lou Diamond Phillips' character in Stand and Deliver, where he like walks in and he sees all the math. Edward James Olmos' character wrote on the board, and he's like, "Ay, Kimo, what's this calculus?" I don't know why. That's always stayed with me. Anyways, that's my contribution to this.
shout out Lou Diamond Phillips.
So there's a satisfaction in the cleaning and the removing, you think?
Yes, but also I like the artistic aspect of it in general. Like when you drill out a tooth to fill it, you have to follow a certain anatomy, but that anatomy is up to your own interpretation as well.
Okay.
And also how the teeth fit together. It's called occlusion.
Okay.
That also will like influence how it looks.
Wow.
Yeah,
Right, 'cause it could
Fascinating.
change your bite pretty significantly, right?
it can, but the idea is to have the same bite that you came in with.
Yeah,
know?
yeah.
Yeah.
Got it.
Seamless. Damn.
Mm-hmm.
So you think that you think dentists are weird because they enjoy cleaning things, they enjoy the beauty, but that doesn't address the weirdness of why. I'm just joking a little bit,
No.
but like I feel like a lot of the dentists I've have had like a strange energy, and a lot of the bassists I've met have had a strange energy too. But you're like as cool as they come. Like you're
Aw.
like cool as a cucumber.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So are you ever in rooms with other dentists where you're like, damn, these guys are strange? Like, does that ever happen?
I actually feel like the weird guy.
Oh.
I feel like everybody thinks I'm like strange because I'm this guy that's like, you know what I mean? Or just this
Yeah.
guy
Yeah.
making sounds with his mouth. What? So
Yeah.
I feel like the weird guy when I'm in the room, and everybody's like nerdy and a
Right.
scientist. That's how I look at them.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I wonder if they all think you just have special teeth.
I got Bluetooth in my
Yeah.
Bluetooth
Yeah.
teeth.
One more. Oh wait, sorry. Did you? Oh, okay. I was gonna say one more question. Floss first or brush first?
Oh,
I get in
floss.
arguments with my girlfriend all the time. I've been told floss first then brush.
Floss first.
100.
Really?
Wait,
Wow.
100.
Also, follow-up question: where does mouthwash come into the equation and all of this? 'Cause
Try it one time at nighttime.
one time at nighttime.
yeah.
All right, because like I never get a straight answer when I Google it. So like that's thank you.
But if you're using like alcohol one, if
Yeah.
it irritates your
yeah.
insides, change
The
it up.
skin on your cheek.
I want to say
Yeah.
mucosa, but I don't. People are gonna be like,
Calculus,
huh?
mucosa.
I have like, a more like plain question. What time is the right time to take your teeth out? Right.
I mean,
Take them out. Like what time?
Yeah, like
What's the best time?
should I wear them during the day or?
Is it okay to leave them in when you're
I'd
sleeping?
recommend
if you forget a night.
wearing them while you're
What was
eating.
in that sandwich, man? I don't know what's going on.
Pro tips from the coolest dentist. 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 Oh yes, it's nighttime, get it right. You got a floss and you can put on the whitening strips for Colgate Crest. Now he's the best because he gave you pro tips. You can F all the rest. Yes, Amir comes without the stress he's strange in. He's doing this, but he is not deranged in. You can tell it. Yes, the feeling will last because this dude plays a playlist with the illest of jazz. Yeah. Pro tips from the coolest dentist. Pro tips from the coolest dentist. Pro tips from the coolest dentist. Pro tips from the coolest dentist.
Without compare, you know I'm brushing nightly with my Sonic Care. I'm about to hang out. I'm driving in my car. I used to use the motherfucking Pulsar, but I'm on that professional dentist grind. And I do it, and if you do not mind. Afterwards, I'm about to make it so neat because I'm putting Crest white strips on my fucking teeth.
Pro tips from the coolest dentist. Pro tips from the coolest dentist. Pro tips from the coolest dentist. Pro tips from the coolest dentist.
Yeah, I got some tooth tips, don't mean to be reckless. I got them from Amir, he's the coolest dentist. Yeah, I came in with some occlusion, he fixed me right up. Yeah, he fixed my occlusion. Yeah, my teeth, my bite looking nice. Amir says my teeth shine like they were ice, but I'll tell you this, and don't get it twisted. When do I take my teeth out? I think I missed it.
Pro tips from the coolest dentist. Pro tips from the coolest dentist.
When do I take them
Pro
out?
tips from the coolest dentist. Pro tips from the
Let's hear
coolest
from the
dentist.
dentist.
Oh man, let me tell you about something that you really need to know about. There's so many tips that I can't count, but I got one thing to say. You got a pretty mouth.
Got a pretty mouth.
Oh, you
Got a pretty mouth. Got a pretty mouth.
Creepy dentist.
Got a pretty mouth.
Pro tips from the coolest dentist. Pro tips from the coolest dentist. Pro tips from the coolest dentist. Pro tips from the coolest dentist.
Yeah. Okay, we checked 2 of the boxes from your life.
Next is fitness.
Yeah.
I actually have seen some of your stuff on Instagram. It's pretty sick, man.
Thank you,
like,
Brandon.
I feel like, did you do, is it called a flag? Is that
No,
something-
I can't do
No?
that. I'm not
Okay.
that strong.
Well,
I wish I could.
You
He's
look
not
like you
those,
could.
He's not like those 60-year-old dudes in the park who are just like, yeah, so talking about like their grocery list.
One day, hopefully one day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What
those guys
is there
are
some
crazy.
calisthenics thing that you're working on right now? Like, do you have a goal in mind?
I would like to do the flag.
Okay.
What else? Just maybe like 10 muscle ups in a row. That would be a goal.
Damn.
But other than that, honestly, I can't think of it.
How did you get into that?
I like that not a lot of people are into it, so the gyms are always empty and they're outside. So I like working out outside and alone. So I'll
Yeah.
play music from my speaker out loud, and I don't know, it's just me and the me in the bar, just try and get as many reps.
Yeah.
I noticed some of that during it's Venice Beach, right? I think I've seen you like over there.
Yeah, there's one at Santa Monica.
Yeah.
But there's one at the campus I go to school at. But yeah, there's a bunch everywhere. There's a lot in New York too. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a ton
It's a
of
New York City thing.
I've always loved calisthenics because when I was younger, I was big into it, very young, like college age, because I was always like, I want to work out, but I don't want to get big and bulky. I want to try to stay tight. And I always felt like I want to be tight. And I was like calisthenics.
Say it again.
There's something just so beautiful about it because it's all your own body weight. So you're just trying to, like just the image of just being able to move yourself around however you want is just something so cool about that.
To answer your question, I wish I could do like breakdancing moves. I feel like because that's a lot of body weight also.
It's like a freaking physiological miracle.
Yeah.
When people can do that.
If I could do like flares and all those windy moves, that would be really cool.
Can you do one-arm push-ups?
Kinda.
Yeah.
Almost. Pretty much.
Nice. This is
Should I
just
do it right
becoming
now?
a bunch of guys being like, can you do this? Is it a metaphor for you too? Like, this is going to get a little not, like, I don't know, whatever. Like, are you like, okay, like, if I can push through this, then I can go into life today and be, like, less stressed out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I feel
Definitely.
that. I feel that. Have you ever tried to get big? Like, have you ever been a hypertrophy bro? Or are you like all a calisthenics guy right now?
Yeah, you take Xenadrin?
You were a liver king, bro?
creatine?
You were a liver king?
Yeah. Have you been following that, by the way?
Yeah, a little bit.
It's fucked up.
Yep,
The whole thing.
he's all fake.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think natural is the best way.
Oh, did you just shit out your ass?
That's all the natural food. I never wanted to be like super big. I thought about what it would be like if I was like 180, but then I kept eating, kept training, but I don't know. Just never got big. Because I'm fine with this now, yeah.
Yeah.
How much time are you putting into this? Because I feel like to be able to do that stuff, it's a lot of training and like, I don't know.
Well,
more than a hobby, right?
I feel like it's more for my mental health, if anything. So I'll just go for as long as it feels good.
So what's that? Was that usually like
an hour?
Like an hour?
Maybe 2.
Okay.
Sometimes 2. Sometimes I go twice in a day if I'm
Twice
feeling.
in a day?
If I'm feeling crazy, yeah.
That's wild. That's
Zesty, Amir.
Yeah.
Are you, what kind of tunes are you bumping? And is there like, because it's like California, are you wearing a shirt? Or are you surrounded by a bunch of like other dudes with your shirts off? Like, what's the vibe?
There's some chunky guys, but there's some fit guys too.
Okay.
It's just like NYC, I think.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm bumping pop music mainly.
Okay. Nice.
I'd say mainly pop music, yeah, because I've mainly been doing open mics out there, just like playing covers for people on my talk box with some backing tracks, and people have been loving it. Yeah.
You do the Silk Sonic covers ever?
I have yet to do a Silk Sonic song.
Oh wow!
I have yet to do a Bruno song too. I want to do a Bruno song first.
It's immediately what I think of with the talk box is
Fair enough.
Take you on.
Yeah.
At those open mics, do you keep up with the beatboxing and all? I've seen like some things, but like, have you like, we were gonna get there eventually because we're both here. But like, have you caught up with the beatboxing in there at all?
A little bit, yeah.
A little bit,
Going to some battles. I love to put it in my performances, like sneak it in between, because originally the beatbox was to entertain the audience between rappers, right?
Yeah.
So in between my songs, I like to like sprinkle it in, just change up the genre. Again, going back to like the physiology of listening, it's all about stimulation to me. So if you can stimulate one part of your body and then a different part, then sorry if this is making sense, but
I love it.
one genre
calculate.
If you play one genre that's so different than another genre that you play next, people just seem to enjoy both because they're so different. It's like when you're going from salty to sweet or from sweet to whatever. It's all about different things.
Yeah.
So that's kind of what I think about. But yeah, back the beatboxing scene.
No, that's fine. Yeah.
I've been going to battles, but I just kind of do it for fun.
Yeah.
And I like making music of it.
Yeah, no, you
more.
had that vibe when we did battles here in Brooklyn. One of the last 1 or 2 beatbox house battles that he went to before he left. He just literally went up to everybody and just like he like held his hand out and like this, handed off everybody a piece of a pack of floss.
35
and I used it. I know you. Yeah, it's like I sent him like an Instagram story of just like, yes, I'm using this which you gave me before he left.
I wonder if anybody used it and it was like, oh, he got me, bro. He got my head.
Damn it, I
He
got
got my
flossed.
mouth. I got swept and I got flossed.
So first I make you feel good with the sounds, and I hand you a little bit of floss for your mouth. I start with your ears, then I go to your mouth. Start with your ears, then I go to your mouth.
Start make you feel good with the sound, and then I hand you a little bit of floss with your mouth.
Start with the ears, go to the mouth. Start with the ears, go to the mouth. Give you an emotional contusion. Ears plus mouth, it's a physical fusion. I'm a doctor of the ears and mouth. First I hit the low and pull your molar out. Damn, I'm gonna floss ya. Damn, yeah, I'm the boss, yeah. Damn, I'm gonna make the music. Damn, that front tooth, you gotta lose it. And then you know I'm gonna snap. And then, oh, that cavity, yeah, it needs a cap. Sorry.
Start with your
Ears, go to your mouth. With your ears, go to your mouth. Start with your ears, go to your mouth. Start with the ears, then go to your mouth.
I'll give you a little bit of floss before we start, and you'll see I'm the boss. Cause you think you're gonna win, but I got you crossed just like your teeth are. And you said got the cavities and this debris in your mouth. And I come through and I pick it out, and you like, oh, what now? Oh, I made your mouth feel so clean and fresh, and now you owe me. You know I will do it all the time. You cannot ever slow me. I will go ahead and clean up on the count, clean up on the stage, and then I clean up in your mouth.
with your
Ears to your mouth. Start
with your ears and to your mouth.
They start
with your ears and to your mouth. Start with your ears and to your mouth.
That's how I sound like when my mouth is pulled out of all its teeth. Yes, I go to the dentist. They don't do this. I have to use the bathroom, but I'm in this chair, can't piss. Right now, it'll be all over floors. Oh my gosh, nurse is here. Oh no, what do? I have to hide it in just like my fear. I gotta hurry up, anesthesia, put it in my gum.
Starts with the ears, then to the mouth. Starts with the ears, goes to the mouth. Starts with the ears, to the mouth. Starts with the ears. Open up,
Mouth.
Open up my mouth. Open up my ears. I just saw Amir. I just have no fear. It feels better when the music is synced. Then I'm not worried about my tooth to ear link. Yeah, everything is synced. Everything is right. Everything is connected. And Amir's body is so tight. Oh, wait a second. Maybe that's what's happening here. It's not about my tooth or my mouth. It's just Amir.
It starts with the ears and goes to the mouth.
It starts with Amir and goes to the mouth. It starts with Amir and goes to the mouth. It starts with Amir.
Go up.
It goes up to the
Amir.
It started with Amir.
Amir.
It started with Amir.
What?
Then it went
To the mouth.
Thanks for coming in, Amir.
Thanks for having me, y'all. It's been a blast.
All right, thanks for listening to the North Coast Podcast. with guest Amir Shabaan. Check him out on social media. What's your social media, Amir?
Amir likes hugs.
Amir likes hugs. Follow him for more dentistry and musical genius. And if you like the podcast, please like and subscribe on YouTube or review us on Apple Podcasts. Also, we have Patreon. If you enjoy this, we are completely self-funded and every dollar helps, so please give us a patron subscriber. For as little as $1. You'll get exclusive content, you'll get exclusive Discord for the community, and freestyle tips and videos that only you would get access to. So thanks for listening, and we'll catch you at the next North Coast show.